Hi everyone, I'm Rowan and welcome to A Sound Day in the Life. Got something a little bit interesting for you today and something that hopefully is going to help you to improve your songwriting. I'm going to give you 10 tips on things that I regularly do to help me with my own songwriting. So here goes. Tip number 1 is to learn covers. This is a great tip for if you're just starting out as a songwriter, or even if you're just starting out as a musician playing guitar or a piano. It's a great way to get new chord progressions and vocal melodies that you might not have tried before. There's been many times where I've been playing a cover and I've started just, messing about with the chords, and it sparked an idea and I've come up with my own song. So give it a go. It's a great way to tone up on your skills. And it's just brilliant to have a big collective of songs that you can pull out the bag at any time, whether it be a gig or a party, a barbecue, whether you're singing one to your nan. So yeah, that's my tip number 1 for you all, learn covers. Tip number 2, write. Whether you're writing poetry, a short story or going big with a novel, it's a great way to hone in on them words and get a distinctive style to your writing when it comes to your lyrics. A tip that goes alongside this is to always take a notebook and a pen to bed. You often get your most creative ideas either just before you go to sleep or when you get up in the morning and you've had a really exciting dream. You want to get them ideas down as fast as you can because you can always come back to them and work on a song later on with those ideas. So that was my tip number 2, write. My tip number 3, is play just for fun. Get your instrument out and just relax, go with the flow. Quite often I find I write my best songs when I'm not trying to write them. So yeah, for musicians, because we enjoy playing, just get your guitar or whatever it is that you play and write because you want to. Whether it's just doing the same chords over and over again for half an hour, whatever it is you feel like doing, do something different, mix it up and play for fun. That's my tip number 3. Tip number 4 is to play at different times. You often get contrasting styles from when you play in the evening to when you play in the morning. If you're playing at night time, you quite often get dreamlike, atmospheric style to your playing. Whether it's because you have to sing a little bit quieter, ends up more like flowing. Whereas in the morning, it tends to be full of energy, clarity and cleanness. So if you've been working on a song and you're getting frustrated because it's not coming out exactly how you want it, why not set your alarm really early, get up, jump out of bed, get straight on your instrument and give it a crack. It might not solve the problem, but you might find that it'll give you a completely different way and a new look on how you're playing your instrument. So that's my tip number 4, is to play at different times. Tip number 5, make your songs relatable. Quite often, the best songs are ones that are inspired by a profound or emotional experience in our lives. It's important to write about something that really means a lot to you. This way, the passion will come out in the lyrics and in your performance. At the same time, you don't want to go too personal and too deep. You want to let the listener make their own interpretation of the song, and then this way they can put themselves in your shoes. So that's my tip number 5, make your songs relatable. Tip number 6, read more poetry, novels and short stories. Let yourself become inspired. Learn how the greats do it. Learn how the poets put their words together. Because after all, what are songs? They're just short stories, really, aren't they? And it's how we interpret them that really makes the difference. So learn from the best, see how they put their art together. It'll really help you adapt your own songs and to be able to fine tune them. If you know how to tell the story, that's the art of writing a song. So if you've got a book there that you've been putting off for ages, get it out, get inspired, read more. That's my tip number 6. Tip number 7 is to take regular breaks. If you're finding yourself frustrated with a certain song, it's just not sitting right or sounding how you want it to, step back, go and take a walk, make yourself a brew and take yourself outside of the situation. An example of this in the music industry is when mixing engineers are working on a song, they'll often take real regular breaks to give their ears a rest and to maintain objectivity. So in short, take a step back, come back with fresh ears and a fresh attitude. I guarantee you'll get good results. That's my tip number 7. Tip number 8 is to get out of your comfort zone. Listen to new styles of music you wouldn't normally listen to, even if you're not the biggest fan of it. Some of the most successful musicians are the ones that can create a complete new genre and style of music. Quite often, this is because they have a real eclectic music taste. So mix it up a little bit, say if you're listening to rock one minute, electro the next, and maybe even jazz, if that's what you're into. You quite often will start merging these styles together, and it'll give you something that's quite distinctly your own. It'll set you apart from the rest of the crowd, so give it a go and get out your comfort zone and listen to something new. My tip number 9, set yourself a challenge. One of the best things I've done recently to really improve my writing was to start a 24-hour songwriting challenge. It's a great way to get songs flowing and to really start thinking outside of the box. The time pressure really does help. It's weird, but it works. So yeah, you might not get brilliant songs every single day. Trust me, I've got some real dodgy ones in my notebook. But you might be able to get a certain bridge or vocal melody you can then rework and to turn into something exciting. It's certainly a way to combat writer's block as well. So if you're going through a bit of a stalemate with your writing, you can't really think of any new ideas, set yourself this challenge, give it a go. That's my tip number 9. My tip number 10, my favourite one yet, is to collaborate. Get out there and start playing with other musicians. Some of the best and most creative times in my musical journey have been when I've been playing with other musicians. Quite often this can get you playing different styles and techniques that you wouldn't have thought of before. Putting parts down to someone else's songs can quite often unlock a new way of thinking about music. This can translate when you're writing your own songs too. But besides all this, I guarantee you, you'll have so much fun, and yeah, you might even get a band out of it. That's my tip number 10, collaborate, start jamming. So there you have it, that's my top 10 tips to improve your songwriting. I really hope you get something from this and it can help you when you next go about writing a song. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one, guys.